Hello, welcome, soul family. This is for the Aries solar eclipse. This is happening on March 29th. So today we are the 28th. So tomorrow, of course, we've been feeling this eclipse energy that's been brought on for, I'm going to say, the entirety of March and going into April, and it's going to last for about a year, all right, fading off, 6 months to a year. So this energy around the Aries solar eclipse, this is a partial eclipse, all right, happening March 29th, 2025. So this is all about emotions are running high, all right, and seeing things from a different visual, different lens, exposing a lot of truths that are coming to light. So we do have that supermoon energy that came out, and with the sun, the hermit, this is all about time to take action. Time to take action. So the intensity is building up to your purpose, is being really connected to things that felt like a struggle in the past. 10 of Wands, things that felt like holding on to too much baggage, uphill battle constantly, carrying too much weight. So this is about taking the lessons, the experiences, taking the knowledge and transforming that into an opportunity to grow creativity, to work on yourself, not carrying excess baggage that is not your own. So holding on to too much, carrying too much of a load. This is time to take action. So needing to drop everything that causes the stir up. 5 of Wands causes conflict. This is conflict. Things are boiling over. And I feel like these are things that are in your core space, your heart space. This could be conflict within you, could be conflict on the outside. And usually what's going on the inside, it does get brought out to the outside. And this can reflect how your abundance gets brought in, your success, your looking at things from a different perspective brings in different opportunities, growth in different ways. There's growth all around. There's opportunities all around. And we have the 10 of Wands to the 5 of Wands to the 10 of Pentacles. This is like taking away all of those struggles, those challenges that you're carrying with you, and only taking the lessons learned, dropping all of the weight, that load that's on your back, and that uphill battle. It's all about your growth. It's all about moving beyond the physical weights, moving beyond that. Everything is not meant to carry with you and to hold on to. Only taking with you the parts that, the part of the understanding that what you have learned, all right? Then that's the opportunity to see the success. That is that abundance, that continuation, that when you learn knowledge is power, and you can instead handle conflicts and situations that are struggles and burdens differently. So instead of holding on to conflicts and running uphill with them, it's all about flipping the coin, taking only the ideas, the perception, and what the universe was trying to teach you, what you were trying to learn, and not carrying excess when there's no battle. There's no the only thing that you need to successfully challenge yourself is anything that was a struggle was a lesson to learn. It was an opportunity to grow. So it's like working with that magic, the alchemy, juggling these 2 opportunities, not to hold on to the struggle, but to only gain that wisdom, transforming one thing into another. There is no growth without lessons learned, and it can be a little topsy-turvy. From the spiritual aspect to the material aspect. You can only grow so much with material, but knowledge, opportunities, intelligence, and wisdom, those things you can take endless amounts with you. To only carry what you need from the experience. Six of Pentacles, the give and the take. Try to take everything as a gift that life is trying to gift you, a lesson to learn. Once you learn that, it's wisdom, transforms into wisdom. Don't take on more than you can handle. Don't overcompensate yourself. Strength, having the strength and the courage to not wrap yourself in the storm. Taming that beast within you. Sometimes having to fight off battles and challenges. And learning the hard way. Learning the hard way allows you to grow in the right direction. What doesn't break you makes you stronger. King of Cups. Those deep healing vibes, deep cellular healing. The deeper it cuts, the wound, the deeper it needs to heal. It'll take some time away from take a rest. The Four of Swords are all about a resting period. Keeping your mind at rest. Sometimes it takes longer to heal, to transform, and to see past the expectation of yourself. Don't let your mind to wander into conflict and stir up excess baggage. Look at it as an opportunity for some deep healing and change your perspective, to look through a different lens, to look further. And not to seek more than you, not to give more than you can. Like not to break yourself off not to break yourself so much where you don't have anything left. Have the courage and the strength to not be over pleasing everybody where you do take on too much and it's an overburden. Leave the struggles behind. Have the courage and strength to move past the storm and transform this energy. Leave it behind you. Turning the struggle into success. Teaching others the wisdom. That's a gift you can always give. Judgment. The universe sees all. The universe sees all. So don't get wrapped up in the cycles of the conflict where you end up burning yourself in the fire. Stay away from the turmoil. Stay away from things that will disrupt your peace. And only have your hands Always only have your hands. I feel like judgment. I'm going to read this one. The Two of Pentacles, judgment. Everybody has their day. The sun is all about forming happiness and joy, and sometimes breaking off from those that keep you from that place. Don't mess with the karmic wheel. Let the judgment fall. But don't get yourself wrapped up in things where the source of the problems, if you keep putting yourself in those situations, it's not going to end differently. So you need to learn those lessons. The sun will always keep shining, but it depends which way that you are looking. Learn from the lessons, but also keep moving in a direction that may feel new, may feel different, and may feel uncomfortable. But only allow space for allow space for growth, transformation, not to be too transparent, not to be too naive. Be authentically you. Walk your own path, your own purpose, your own fire. All right, so discovering your own gifts. Energy, movement, standing. I was seeing a vision of standing over a cliff, ready to take direction from your own destiny. The wind was blowing past you, not looking back. New discoveries are in your hands as you look down at life, at what life has presented you. A world of wonder is waiting for your first step. First, a look at your map and throw it to the wind. So this is like the new tune, a new rhythm, a new walking a path where it just feels like you are expressing yourself, not holding back, and not letting anybody cross your path and stop your vision. So don't get caught up in the crossfire, the turmoil. Be the person that is that gift to the world, not holding anything from the past, but using it as a tools for the future. So these are building your skills, building your resources, using those times of turmoil and turbulence to recreate you, building this fire within you, not to get burned by your own fire and conflicts. And if you don't put yourself in those situations where you know they end up the same, that is literally you expressing yourself in a new way. And that is your magic, your power, taking it back. Sometimes closing off from the outside, bringing yourself back to a presence of youthful joy, content, rising again from the ashes, the sun. You are the source of your own power. The world is in your hands. That light worker, the healer, remembering who you are beneath the wounds, that old soul. And remember, healing is not linear, but multi-layered and circular. It's a circular process that always leads back to your own origin, all right? So be grateful, awake, and you are the eternal healing source of your own energy. You have the power to make, break what is coming next. Are you gonna make your own decisions? Are you gonna make your own creation? Or are you gonna break into the old cycles? All right, so remember this solar eclipse, it's going to be something that the universe has already planned. It's already in the stars, all right? So keep planting those seeds of that eternal healing energy, and remember who you are. Gifted soul.